What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know what's a high value man's weakness. Well, that's simple, guys. Well, you got two things that are high value man's weakness. The number one thing, guys, is building all of your confidence and swagger upon being high value. All right. And a lot of you guys got the assumption that what you make makes you high value. But let's just take it from that. Since most people think that, I think the overwhelming majority of guys think that to be high value, you need to make six figures, have a nice car, and live in a fucking penthouse. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it from that perspective. I don't believe in that. I believe a high value man is somebody who's in abundance, right? He's in abundance with life. He's in abundance with his finances. He's in abundance with women. That's what a high value man is to me. With friends, everything. All right. His time is limited. He's not sitting on the couch playing video games, bored, rubbing his balls. That's what a high value man is to me. He has an active social life. He has an active business life. He has an active personal life, romantic life, whatever. That's what a high value man is to me. All right. But I know most of you guys think a high value man is somebody who makes a lot of money and drive a nice car. All right. So I'm going to take it from that aspect. Being a high value man the weakness is building all your confidence on being that high value, on making money. Okay, guys, you can't depend on that. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, AMS, this is contradictory. You told us, do the self-improvement. Yes, do the self-improvement. Just like I want y'all guys to do to improve your finances and, invest in yourself and stuff like this. You can't build it off of that. And I put it to y'all guys like this. In the financial world, you got a lot of millionaires that are millionaires off of leveraging debt. You see what I'm saying? Leveraging debt. What's wrong with that? Well, guys, as y'all guys know, as y'all guys just saw with the pandemic, things change. So when you build your fortune off of leveraging debt, if something happens, you can go from something to nothing overnight. Okay? Because it's built on a stack of cards. And that's the same way it is if everything, your confidence and swagger, everything is built on how much money you're making. So you only can be in abundance when you're making a lot of money. You couldn't be in abundance unemployed. Why is that? Because you refuse to accept your insecurities. That's why. At some point, listen, this don't detract from the point that I want you guys to be on your purpose, hitting the gym and stuff like that. Listen, what I say, I still hold to that. But all your confidence in life can't be built on how much money you make. And as far as your physical, yeah, you do got control over how much you weigh and all this and other type of stuff. But what if you break your leg? You see what I'm saying? So now you on a cane or you walk with a limp. Now you ain't got no confidence. So now you back in scarcity, right? So now that you got a limp and you walk on a cane, you back in scarcity. You see what I'm saying? Things change. So as a high value man, your weakness is if you do not accept your insecurities and just know that despite you not being perfect, there's still somebody for you. Your confidence is built on a stack of cards and it will fall. I'm telling you guys, I'm finna be 41 years old and I'm sitting here as I sit here and I talk to you guys. I am telling you, as sure as I live and breathe, I don't give a fuck how hard you on your purpose or how strong you think your business is. At some point, it's going to go through some kind of downturn. I'm not saying you're going to lose your business, but at some point you might have to reinvent your business, change things up, figure things out. Nothing stays the same. Let me put it to y'all guys this way. Do y'all guys see the NFL and NBA? Do any of y'all guys know why they do all that passing and stuff now? The NFL adapted to the business. They adapted. The NBA, they adapted. They took away hand checking. They wanted most scoring in the game to get more people to watch the game. That's why you see everything is a foul. You see what I'm saying? If you watch football, if you breathe on the wide receivers, he's throwing a flag because they want the passing game. They don't want you watching the NFL game for a 6-3 score or a 7-3 score. No, they want a 28-25 game. That's what they want. That's why they've made this, the defense, everything is a ticky-tack foul now. You see what I'm saying? They've adjusted. At some point, if you have a business, you might have to do that. You might have to reinvent your whole model. In doing so, you might go through a down period. After Michael Jordan retired, the NBA went through a downturn. All right. They won. Then LeBron came on and he picked things up, and now things are back good. All right. And so, but the point I'm being is they had to go through a little downturn after Michael Jordan. After LeBron James retired, who knows? The NBA might go back through another downturn until another great superstar comes along. Who knows? Before Magic Johnson came in the league, the NBA was taking a little downturn. They was running the games on tape delay and shit. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird came in and boomed it back up. The point I say all that to y'all guys is that I'm just telling you, in business, you're going to have your ups and downs, your peaks and valleys. Nothing stays the same. So if you're going to build your confidence off of, okay, my business is making 300 grand, 400 grand, 500, whatever, and that's where all your swagger coming from, you are going to lose. Okay? I won't sit here and act like it don't help. That'll be disingenuous, right? If you, and what I mean by that is, if I went to a broke guy who naturally just had confidence, right? Let's just say he naturally has confidence, he's naturally in abundance, and you gave him $1 million, well, he would just be more confident and more abundance. So I won't sit here and act like, you know, making money don't give a man, help a man get more of abundance and more confident. That would be bullshit. But what I am telling you is, even if you took all that away from that guy, he would still have confidence. Okay, maybe not as much as he was with the $1 million, but he would still have confidence. So what I'm saying is, guys, what you got to look at high value as in just adding to it. All right, pouring gasoline on that fire. I'm already confident. I'm already swagger. This just becoming high value, superficial high value. It's just adding fuel to that. I'm already high value. Okay, guys, when I was a bouncer, like I told you guys, I was already in abundance. It's not like I had to become a personal trainer to get in abundance. I was already in abundance despite being kind of big at the time. That's why I was a bouncer. I was already in abundance because I understood the way it go. I understand that, you know what? I live in a little shithole basement and I'm 300 pounds. All right. But you know what? There's still some woman out there that's not going to mind this basement. I understood that I was going to lose booty living in that basement. I fully understood that. And if you got a big nose and you insecure about it and you think it makes you ugly, you absolutely are going to lose some women due to that big nose. There's no fucking doubt about it. Some women are going to look at your nose and say, oh my God, would you look at that? Absolutely. If you're 5'5", I can sit here and tell you right now to a man, yes, you're going to lose women because you're 5'5". There's going to be some women you're going to go up to approach and they ain't going to give you the time of day simply because you're 5'5". I would never lie to you guys and tell you won't. There are going to be some women that I go up to and they going to see this big bald head and they going to say, I do not like bald headed men. And that's fine. I'm fully aware of that. But the thing is, I do understand that there's a lot of women that don't mind a bald head. And this is the thing, I came on YouTube and my biggest message was, y'all guys, the guys who've been following me a while, was the self-improvement. Do the self-improvement. If y'all guys noticed lately over the last year, now that I done got around in self-improvement, now I'm going to the root of the problem, which is these goddamn insecurities. You rarely hear me say anything about self-improvement anymore because most guys are on self-improvement. So now that I got most guys on the self-improvement, that's great. But what I found out in doing the self-improvement is that a lot of guys still can't get past these insecurities. And that's why I've been drilling this home about abundance, that you're not meant to be perfect. Okay, guys, so we got to get on that. You guys got to accept your flaws. And if you're going to try to put all your confidence on being high value as a man who has a nice car, at some point, you're going to go through a tough patch. You can just set your watch to it. At some point, if you're a guy right now, you got your own business and you making 250 grand a year, I guarantee you over some point, 5, 10 years, whenever, you're going to go through a point in your business where you ain't hardly making nothing. Now, I'm not saying you're going to starve. I'm not going to say your business is going to go out of style. All I'm saying is that you might have to, it might take you 2 or 3 or 4 years to figure out how to reinvent your business. That's what I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying, guys. Do y'all guys get that? Okay. The next thing is, and this is a big one too, forgetting hypergamy. So what ends up happening is we all become high value, right? We all become high value. And what I've told you guys, women are good actors. And what can end up happening is you can start drinking your own Kool-Aid. And all of a sudden you got 4 girls and you think it has nothing to do with you becoming high value. You all of a sudden think, it's me. It was there all along. Ain't that strange? Ain't that great? Man, you was a loser with women all your life. Now you making 300 grand a year. You got a nice car, a nice crib, dress nice, and all of a sudden the girls want you. And it's all because of my swag. Guys, let me tell you something. When you guys become high value and you run into women who, to be honest with you guys, while it's good to try to, think of how to decipher which is real, which is, you'll never know till you go through a rough patch at the end of the day. And the reason I say that, guys, is because you have some women who just understand the game better than others. You got some dumb women that you can tell easy because all they talk about is your business. All they want to know is, how many contracts you signed today, how's business going? And there's other women, they know the game and they'll be affectionate. They'll suck your dick. They'll do everything and you won't know why they're there until you go through a rough patch. And you know something? Most of those women, they even know that since you build it once, they'll even be patient to let you build it again. Because see, unless you start soaking and feeling sorry for yourself, they know you built it once. They know you're very capable of building it again. So they'll wait it out unless they see you soaking. Like if you're in the house feeling sorry for yourself and drinking Hennessy every day and you don't want to go out the house and they could tell you just defeated because your business failed, yeah, they're going to be out of there. But if you're a guy and you make 250 grand a year, 300 grand a year, your business, and then they went through a little tough patch, and now maybe the last couple of years you made 30 grand or something like that, and you not soaking, most of those women, I'm telling you, I'm not saying they won't be doing anything on the side. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she won't be fucking and sucking on the side. But what I'm saying is, since you build it once, and she see you building again, a lot of these women will wait it out. As long as it don't take too long. You probably got about, well, let me say this. If the business broke you, like, and you got to move back home with your mom or some shit like that, she might be gone today, right? She might be gone next week. Who knows? She's going to be gone pretty fast. But if you're a guy and your business is tanking, but you had a little bit of savings, so maybe you can't do all that stuff you was, doing when you had it going on, but you can kind of somewhat maintain your lifestyle. It ain't like you lost everything. She'll ride with you a while. Let me clarify it like that. If you lose everything, I don't give a fuck how good you is at building. She gonna be out. I'm telling you right now, she gonna be out in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And she ain't gonna leave right then. What she gonna do is she gonna push you away. She gonna become the biggest bitch because it's tasteless to just say, oh, you lost everything, I'm out. No, that's not how she gonna do it. She's gonna push you away. She's gonna literally become the biggest bitch that's ever walking the face of the fucking earth. That's what she's going to do. Okay, guys? So, yeah, if you got a little bit of savings and you can somewhat maintain that lifestyle, she'll stick around. If you went belly up, she's going to be out of there pretty fast. She's going to push you away. But the biggest issue is, as in what's the weakness is, to forget about hypergamy altogether. Some of you guys are just finding me and you're going to become high value men. You're going to go to making money, and you're going to start attracting women. And the worst thing you can ever forget is forget about hypergamy. It's always there and alive, guys. She can always split on you in a second. Yes, the self-improvement improve your confidence, and she probably likes you for you. Who the fuck knows? Just always assume hypergamy. That's how I do it. That's how I always do with every woman. That's why I'm never disappointed in a woman. I always assume everything they do is due to hypergamy. If she's with me because I'm the best she can do right now in whatever particular field, not just money, right? If she's with me because she thinks I'm the most handsome guy, well, that's the most handsome guy that she can get right now. If next week she meet a guy that she finds more attractive than me, then guess what? Her ass gonna be gone. Hypergamy says I don't give a damn about his feelings. Hypergamy says I'm only trying to mate with the guy that I find the most attractive. That's all hypergamy is. Hypergamy is what makes women cutthroat. All right? They gonna do what's best for them with little regard for your feelings. I think a lot of us just think hypergamy is about, oh, she meet a man that makes more money. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. A woman could be with a dude that makes more money than you, and she'll start fucking you and leave that motherfucker because money ain't even that important to her. All right. If you get her head, Now, she a money hungry woman, no, right? But if she a woman that money means a little something to her, but it ain't that important, she more about how a man make her feel, how a man stimulate her mentally. If she's that type of woman where mentally she likes that mental stimulation, all right, which is chasing a man validation and stuff like that, she won't even care. She'll leave that motherfucker to come fuck with your broke ass. And if you're a guy and you ain't never experienced that, that's because you too young and you ain't lived long enough. Keep living. You'll see, motherfucker. It's men out here who done lost women to dudes who make nothing, work at McDonald's. And the motherfucker was making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Check around. There's plenty of those stories. Okay, guys? So never forget about hypergamy. I don't care how high value you come. I don't care how much swag all of a sudden you think you got. Now you think every woman is with you because you got some swagger. Never forget hypergamy, because what ends up happening is you think you high value. You think you got it going on, don't it? You think you can't be touched, don't it? Because you think you the only high value motherfucker walking the earth. That's another issue that high value men have. For some reason, we getting this notion that we the only motherfuckers making money. You ain't the only man. Listen, it's plenty of motherfuckers out here making money. So what ends up happening is guys get the 6-pack abs, guys get the car, the crib, and then they get to thinking like they can't be touched. Nobody can take their girl. Hypergamy, man. It's plenty of motherfuckers out here. You can be touched. Somebody can take your girl. Just because you have value don't mean that somebody can't take your girl. So the weakness is believing that you're forgetting hypergamy and thinking just because you're high value, can't nobody take your girl. Like you the only high value motherfucker walking around here. Shit, I got high value motherfuckers growing on trees around here. Every time I turn around, it's a high value motherfucker. Shit, you think high value men grow on trees now? Now maybe 4 years ago you probably was special, but shit, every dude with YouTube now on their goddamn purpose. You ain't special, motherfucker. All right, guys. So that's the thing with that, guy. That's the high value man's weakness.